Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today I'm dressed as Kenny McCormick from South Park. Woo! And I gotta say something. I found something on my Minecraft worlds, and I'm a little shocked. Let me show you. Okay, so I've done a video that the title said where I've made FNAF 1 in Minecraft. But the thing is, I was going through some old worlds, just taking a look, and I found this one. And I found it to be way better. Every map every building and thing I've created on this world to be way better than what I've been making on the newer worlds. Like, this FNAF 1 pizzeria was, like, way better than the one in the old video. Like, way much better. A lot more better. I mean, look at this. I added Freddy Fazbear himself. It's not the best Freddy Fazbear, but he's there. The new one doesn't have Freddy Fazbear. And I looked at FNAF 2. I was like, oh my gosh, that one's better. FNAF 3, 4. 4 I didn't finish in this world, but even then, even the unfinished 4 was way better than the complete FNAF 4 that I made in the newer world. So I was like, you know what? Instead of just doing FNAF 4, I'm just going to do FNAF 1 again, but with newer stuff. You know, showing off the newer stuff. Plus, I did add some of the stuff that I learned in the newer maps into this map. So I changed it up a bit, but it's like mostly the same. So yeah. I mean, technically I already did this video, but now I'm doing it again because this one's just way better. I mean, look at that. I didn't do that last time. This sign right here, I mean, this was basically the exact same. The letters were I think the letters are a bit better here, actually, than the old one. But still, look at this. This is way better. Just the sign alone, the front entrance alone, the parking lot alone is way better. And each map is basically the exact same. Though there are some flaws that I fixed up a bit. Alright, so let's start by just showing off the entrance, alright? I am Kenny McCormick. I am here because I am poor. I was so poor, but I managed to find enough money to go to Freddy Fazbear Pizza once. Alright, so let us go. Here's the mighty poster. I forgot what I did because in the newer map, I managed to not have this lip right here, but I don't remember what I did to get that lip. Like I forgot how I put that lip over there. Like how to get that little lip over there. In the newer maps, I did fix that. Anyways, so yeah, this is their supplement desk. This is the desk where you check in. You know, what's up, homie? And yeah, there's also a light switch somewhere here. Yep. Turns off the light. That's also in the newer maps. But I think the redstone system is a bit better here. Maybe the exact same. There's stuff in the chest though. You know what? We'll put. Hold on. I have an idea. 6 buckets in there. It just makes sense. Alright, so this is the pizzeria. What do you think? Pretty cool, pretty cool. We got the little stars. Alright, I guess we'll go like the last video that way-ish. Alright, so let's start with the safe room. You know, it's pretty basic. I mean, there's not really much in here in the universe, so it's like, got the arcade machines. You know, they don't do anything. I didn't add Spring Bonnie here. I feel like I could have added Spring Bonnie. I just didn't, but I don't know why. Maybe I will add them one day. Yeah. And then there's, you know, here's the... So, one thing I did do better in the newer map was the bathrooms. Because I didn't add the little sliver that blocks it off so no boys can just walk by and look inside the girls' restroom. I didn't add that sliver. So, that's one thing I could have improved on. But still, you know, bathrooms are basically kind of the same. Except now with the, actually, hold on. Actually, wait, I just realized something. Hold on. I'm changing things mid-thing. Now that we know somewhat what the FNAF 1 bathrooms actually look like, I could just... Look at that. Look how much it's improved. A ton. The sinks are about the same as last time. I don't know if there's much improvement. The light switch... It's actually way darker in here than it was. Ooh, now it's really dark. Hold on. Now it's bright. No, it's dark. Alright. Alright, time to go to the boys one. There's the 3 little pizzas. There's Foxy's little pirate cove. here the urinals. I don't really know how much to improve on the urinal design. Let's do this real quick. Yeah, okay, that looks much better. Yeah, see, I mean, I could totally see this as being the official pizzeria. Anyways, lights off. Much more darker in here. In fact, my entire room just went dark because, you know, I have the lights on. Plus, I'm about to go to bed after this video. I'm really tired. You know, I gotta be more active for the people, for you guys. All right, next up is the arcade machine. So, you guys want to play Freddy in Space? This took me a bit to do, but I did figure it out, and I did do it. So it's supposed to be Freddy in Space. We got Freddy here with his gun. It's actually a Glock 17, because apparently Glock 15 is just not okay. And then we got the little cupcake thing, yeah. So, yeah. Doesn't really do much, and I'll show you how I did it. This is, yeah, Freddy in Space. Here's Pickle versus Butter. Yeah. Also, by the way, all of these arcade machines you see here, all the little patterns, I based them off of real arcade machines that I saw in the FNAF games. So, this is a real game in the universe. Well, I don't know if this is what that looks like. I saw the title, and I saw what the characters kind of look like, so I thought, why not? This is what it looks like. So yeah, this is, you know, this one is definitely a bigger improvement than this one, as you can tell. But then again, when I was making FNAF 2, I made this and then just added it on to this pizzeria. So yeah, 69 seconds left, and this guy's not doing good. I mean, look at that. Clearly see. Anyways, yeah. Yeah, up next is the kitchen. Kitchen's kind of the same as always. I guess I could have changed it. Now that FNAF Secret of the Mimic's out, we get to see a little bit more of the kitchen. I could have added more detail, but I don't really have time for that for this video to add that. So, you know, this is it. The light switch, as always. It's so dark in here now. Why is the light so much different in here? And yeah, here's the hallway that you all know and love. Giant TVs, the banners, and this one's the light switch for this hallway. Boom, another star, some things. This is like a shelf. I didn't even add the shelves and like outside of the door for the newer maps. Oh my gosh, I suck. If you watched the old video, you would see. Gosh, how did I get so bad? Oh my gosh, what did I do? Yeah, see, yeah, these are about the same, kinda. It's bad, like an actual storage thing. Things right here, light switch. Obviously, it's not gonna be really dark because of that, you know, in the security doors. So yeah, this is another hallway. I should have put a Freddy poster here. Actually, I will grab a Freddy poster later. And yeah, darkness in the hallway. Boom. And yeah, this is the closet, giant broom, light switch off, and yeah. And yep, next up we have is the Foxy's Pirate Cove. Here's Foxy finally, Foxy the Pirate Fox. We'll start right there, yep, and yeah, this is like the wheel thing that he spins. Turn off the light here, and yeah, it's dark in here now. It's not really gonna be dark though, it's pretty bright in this place. Though, I will show you what it looks like when the lights are turned off fully. And yeah, this is the backstage area, you know, this area is based off Help Wanted. I added this little jar so I can color the characters. And you know, it's dark in here now. Yeah. Alright, and yeah, that's basically it for this one. Alright, time to look at the main crew. Let's look at the little tables real quick. This is the tables. Yeah. I used a lot of the... It was hard to get the look at the tables based off the old camera footage. Anyways, here are the characters. Look at them now. Look at them. Bonnie the Bonnie. Look at that. And we got Freddy Fazbear. And we got Chica the Chicken. So, you know, if you want to role play, you know, you could dress up like that. And yeah. Let's do night mode. Let's see what everything looks like at night. Real quick here, just showing this off real quick. I forgot to show off this area real quick. This is just like the prize corner. Nothing really too crazy here. Yeah, this is just the prize corner. Back to turn off all the lights. Man, I'm ready to start my night shift at Freddy Fazbear's Pizzeria. You know, la-la-dee, la-da. It's all creepy in the fucking desert. that's apparently where Freddy Fazbear's takes place now. No. Yeah. No. Completely neutral engine, and yeah. Oh my. So creepy. All the arcade machines very lit. The only light coming from the animatronics themselves. And yeah. And, you know, all the creepiness, and then the lights of the whole thing, because apparently I didn't connect this light to something else. I should have connected it to something else. I don't know. You know, boom. All that turns off, whatever you can turn off. And yeah, I'm ready to start my night shift at Freddy's. And ran out of power. Run, dun, 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 and you get killed. You know, all that beautiful stuff. Beautiful stuff. And yeah, that's it. Basically, that's 5 nights at Freddy's. Bomb. And yeah, that's it so far. I might update some things later on, but you know, I think this is pretty good for what we have right now. But I do want to go into more in detail about the other remakes I did. FNAF 2's over here. Hold on. Alright. FNAF 2 and FNAF 4 over here. There's FNAF 4. There's FNAF 2. Okay, let's go. I didn't add a giant sign because I didn't know what the sign should look like. But you know what? I'm not going inside yet. This is FNAF 2. And yeah, this is it. Basically, this is just it. I did add like giant rulers to show how big they are compared to everything. Hold on. FNAF 2 here. There's 82 by 55 blocks. So use that. I didn't do one for FNAF 4, but you can clearly see how big the FNAF 4 map is compared to that one. Let's go check out FNAF 1 real quick. Hold on. Let's go take a look at FNAF 1. I don't remember how big FNAF 1 is. Hold on. This one is 54 by 51. I don't know why I made it like that, but yeah, it's 51 by 54. So obviously much smaller, a bit smaller than the FNAF 2 map. Hold on. Where's FNAF 3? FNAF 3 is over here. I'll show you that one real quick. Hold on. There it is. I also did not add a giant sign to it because I also don't know what the sign should look like. This one's 46 by 42. So this is obviously, I don't know. Actually, this might not be the smallest map anymore, actually, because I get the FNAF 4 map and that one might be a bit smaller. But you know, FNAF 3, 2, they're gonna get their own videos probably. But you know, this is the exit to FNAF 1. I'll show you FNAF 3 real quick. This is just a little bit FNAF 3. This is what it looks like a little bit, kind of. This is your office. This is the office of FNAF 3. And yeah, I'll show a little bit of each one real quick. You know what? I'll just be nice and do it real quick. But yeah, this is kind of the end of the video. I'm just going to run through and give you a little peek of each map. But I hope you enjoy this one, and should I just show off the better versions of these maps? I already kind of showed off, well, obviously shittier quality video versions of the maps, but I don't know if I should show off the same thing again, because the first FNAF 1 video, Minecraft video, wasn't that long ago, so actually, hold on, real quick, I could show you, hold on, where am I? I need my bearings. This is the ocean. I don't think that's where I was. Hold on. Where I'm just gonna go more desert. See where that takes me. I may be lost. Hold on. I get here. Oh shit. Hold on, I need to kill myself real quick. Hold on. I need to kill myself instantly. Hold on. I want to do it the fun way. Okay, hold on. Hi, buddy. Bye-bye. Alright. There I am. I did not spawn where I thought I was going to spawn. Okay, hold on. Alright. Back here. Don't know. Okay, so yeah, let me show you how I made the arcade machines real quick. The arcade machines are made by just using maps. That's what I did. I just drew on a giant piece of paper, basically. That's what I did. Like, here is the, thing real quick, up close and personal. You can literally see every block. Yeah, all this took block by block by block. This took a bit to do. And I have not done anything like this in a while, so who knows, maybe... Yeah, who knows, maybe... The other one is right under this one. Is right under it. Hold on, it's right there. I don't know why I should. I don't know if I should have made it right under it, but you know, it still doesn't matter. And yeah, hold on. It doesn't matter. Yeah, let me show you FNAF 2 real quick. And yeah, this is the entrance to FNAF 2. There's a little door right there. I'll show you this area. This is the storage area. And then this is how the vents work in this game, in this map. Made them nice and dark because I feel like that's more accurate. You know, light switches are off and everything. Last time, I will show you the rest later on, another time. And then real quick, FNAF 4. Let's do that one real quick. This is the playground I made real quick. I made like a quick. I made this slide really easily. I didn't really try too hard with the slide. And then there's a, you know, swing. And then yeah, here's the living room to the FNAF house. This is the little area and everything. I do have more to it, but there's a lot more to this place. But I'll show you on their own video. You know, I'm definitely gonna give each of them their own video, unless you think I shouldn't. Unless you just think I should just show us all other games or whatever. I don't know. Oh well, that's the end of this video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and yeah, have a nice day.